Hello lovely people, welcome back to the channel. Now this video is going to go over a brand new quest that's been launched in game. Some may be thinking like, oh, this is such a substantial quest to talk about. Well, I think it's actually one of the best things that's been added to the game in a long time. One of the big frustrations that a lot of players have is trying to access tier 3, tier 2, tier 4, every kind of class catalyst, except for tier 5 class catalyst, which unfortunately we're not able to get. But we get tier 4 class catalyst. And one of the biggest problems is we've had to rotate around several days for different things. It's like saying, okay, well, it's Monday, it's mutant time. Oh, it's Tuesday, it's skill time. And then it's like you've got to wait for a certain day of the week in order to grab the class catalyst that you require. And that can be very frustrating and also can be very annoying because you may be like eagerly wanting to rank up a champion. Now, I'm sure there's going to be players like just kind of throne breaker level or kind of further going like, oh, this doesn't really benefit me. What it actually does, it benefits everybody. And this is the point to kind of like go back to that after we go through the quest in a second, is we're going to come back to that particular point. If you go to the various different types of places like the Glory Store, for example, you can go and yes, you can select one per day of the tier 4, or not tier 4, tier 3 and tier 2 and tier 1 class catalyst that you need. In particular, for me, I need to get tech because I'm preparing for Karina's challenges. And Karina's challenges, and as well like the volume 1 and volume 2, do require the usage of 3 stars. So you're like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to use 3 stars, but I would like them to be at the top rank that they possibly could be. And this is indeed the answer for it. But as well, at a lower stage of the game, when you're first coming into the game, you want to be able to rank up your champions and do it quickly. Not about, you know, waiting, like having to wait like so many days of the week. This means that you can acquire a lot more tier 4, tier 3, and any kind of class catalyst in a very quick succession. Now, what we're going to do is just go through this catalyst vault and play a little bit of it and then rotate around it. So, okay, what do I need at the moment? I need to get tier 3? Yeah, tier 3 class catalyst, right? So I can just go through this. I mean, the great thing about for me is that I've got loads of 6 stars and I can, you know, blast through this as quickly as possible. You know, I can auto fight through this, which I would theoretically do. You go one time round and you're able to grab yourself the tier. This is the thing about consistency. You're consistently able to grab something, as opposed to like a lot of the time, I think sometimes those chests are RNG or were RNG. So at least to say like, okay, well, we can blitz through this and grab what we need to and select, because that's the best thing of all, is each day the volume that you're able to select means you can start really focusing home and acquiring champions up to certain ranks a lot more frequently, a lot more consistently, and this is just such a great improvement for those at lower level and also for higher level, especially when it comes to situations like this. And also with like the objectives. Do bear in mind there's an objective that's going to be dropped later on today that requires you to rank up a Captain Britain. Now, maybe those rank up materials were not going to be there, so therefore you've got to get them. So if you don't have any mutant, what do? You go to your Glory Store, but that may not be the amount of class catalysts you need. You might need to have to go back to this particular quest in order to select mutant to have that tier 2, that rank 2 materials, and as well, you know, the rank 3 to get it further up and down the line. Now, unfortunately, in a position where, you know, look, Ma, no hands, when it's kind of like I've, you know, I can auto fight through this with 6 stars, and that's great because it's all about saving time for me. But obviously, lower, it may be completely different. Now that I've 100%ed the quest, now we wait. There we go. So that's quest completed there, and gives me the option of what I want to choose. And you know, looking at here, like you know, perfect amount. I do need more tech because I am ranking up champions for certain things, whether or not I'm preparing for Karina's challenges. As a lot, you know, I'm focused on 7.3 and 100%ing that first, and then moving on from there. But like, that's just the great thing about these quests is grabbing and acquiring. No, I don't want to spend 400 units on that, Kabam. You just put something there that was good. So what I thought I'd do is I'd do the quest again, mainly for like a good reason. I mean, apart from the fact that I need some tech, as you know, we got the robots challenge as well as some other stuff that I've been kind of like doing for this. But one thing to kind of like go and test out was the autocomplete feature, because this is another thing as well that's great about the quest. Now you do have to do this once in order to kind of go through this to be able to autocomplete it again. But the great thing about this is like, look, you know, that's just available for you to grab. And so if I kind of like click this right here and autocomplete, I also get that back as well. So do bear in mind, I've done the selector twice already. And so if I've done it already again, let's just do this, autocomplete, boom, right there. So all that energy is used up. Look, you might be saying to Rich, don't wait, why are you wasting your energy lives? It's just to kind of like make a point about this stuff is like, look, I was able to autocomplete right there. And then we kind of pop up again, grab another tech one, quite as easy as that. And look, I got myself like 3 tier 4 class catalysts right there, just like boom, tier 3 class catalyst, boom, 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 just right off the bat, right there. In what is like, I've been recording this video raw for about 10 minutes. Like that's great. That's great on the kind of the kind of rotation and the grab right there. I mean, look, you know, from a tier 4 class catalyst fragment selector point of view, if you want to do that, then you got the option. To be honest, I don't really rate that. It's a means to an end. If you need like a little bit of tier 4 class catalyst, then go that route, obviously, for sure. But it may be best off to kind of like focus more your glory spend in that kind of way. And I do advise that. But there are other options to pick up tier 4 class catalyst, whether or not you're doing a side quest each month. It may be best to save your energy in different kind of ways and kind of push to like further elements of your grind, alliance-based means and stuff like that. But as I said, the main thing about this is the value of being able to grab some of the lower stuff. And you know, as I said, for me, because I'm setting up champions for certain things, like I've got a 3-star guillotine 2099 I'm working on in order to take into the the Korean Challenge Volume 2, the robots one. I want to bring that up to kind of rank 4 and have that as a really strong 3-star champion. But it does require things like the tier 1 tech catalyst, which you know, as I said, it's either glory store, I can save my glory and focus it in other places to spend, or I can check out this new kind of like daily catalyst that refreshes. And this catalyst vault, as I said, is great. Now this will be what I assume to be 7 days a week, which is better than having 6 days of, you know, oh, we're going we've got to wait for this day, got to wait for that day, and then on the 7th day, the Sunday, it's like, okay, we got that Grandmaster thing. It's like, well, what's this all about? This is just kind of like not really targeting a certain way. So yeah, I just want to say, like, you know, this is a great new addition to the game. Props to Kabam for putting this in. It's a bit annoying that it's taken like 7 years to do this, but I must say, you know, if there's innovation where innovation's there, and also to kind of like say, well done to Kabam on anything, well done on the Catalyst Vault. I'm happy to see this, and this is going to be amazing for new players and also older players that need to acquire rank up materials. As I said, there's an objective with a 3-star later on, so you might want to say like, okay, let's kind of let's focus on kind of going into here and grabbing a mutant. For example, you might need to grab Mutant, and at least you got this new Catalyst Vault, which is pretty darn nice. But yeah, that has been a video. My thoughts on this is that this is a great new addition, and yeah, the autocomplete feature with this as well is just fantastic. It means it's just so much easier to grind, especially in a short space of time, which, look, with new players to the game and old players, quality of life is very, very important. But what are your thoughts on this particular game mode? Put it in the comment section down below, and on not game mode, but this new quest. Put it in the comment section down below. Will you be using it? What's your thoughts? Put it in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure to check out some other content. We've got a big drop of new content later on today. I'll see you. Much love. Bye bye.